reaction to a Frostmare TV video. This one is Scary Videos You Can't Watch Alone Again, number 33. So we're sticking with this series for a while, I guess. And let's get going with it.
This video was captured by the security camera of TJ, who tells us that the recording started once she left her house to grab an item that she had forgotten in her car. They felt for quite some time that there might be something wrong with the house, shadows that could be seen ever so often, and just the feeling of uneasiness at night. This video might be proof that something inexplicable is visiting them at night.
That was a very weird looking thing.
See how a cloudy shape seems to be
Sneaking into
entering
her
the house
house.
through the main door? They state that nobody else was outside on their property. And that they had never seen anything like this before, making them believe that this was a paranormal encounter for sure.
I apologize for the fluff in front of my face here. Cole has decided to come and join me and try to knock everything off because cat. Give me a baby boy. Yes, my love. Okay, cat is gone. Just for a few minutes, so yeah, I guess we can get back to our video.
Anything like this before, making them believe that this was a paranormal encounter for sure. Could this be?
Certainly looks like it.
The young mother, Ashley Meredith, has also placed a baby cam in her child's room to make sure that her little toddler is safe at all times and that she can respond as soon as he needs anything. Many parents can probably relate. The family just moved into this place a few months ago, and they are not aware of the history of their new home. In general, there were not many strange encounters taking place in the house. Today, however, she shares something rather unusual. The woman was out with her husband and kids, so there was no way that the baby camera could have been triggered and an alarm be sent off. But somehow, this is exactly what had happened.
These are the pictures I get from my baby's baby monitor. Detects his face, movements, sound, everything. And send it right to my phone so I can see what's going on with him. One particular night, my husband and my kids and I were out and about, and I get a notification on my phone that there is movement in a face. Mind you, my baby is with me, and my kids are with me, and my husband is also with me. So, of course, my mind goes to, oh my gosh, there's somebody in my house. So I look at my phone, and this is what I see. What?
What?
What is that?
That looks like a baby.
The eyes, the nose, and the face. And like, it's clearly a face, right? Like, that looks like hair, but this is clearly a face, and it's not my baby. Honestly, it's a little unsettling because we just moved into this house a few months ago. So let's go back to reference what my baby looks like on the monitor. Clearly a baby, right? I mean, he's sleeping. He looks at the camera, and this is the only video I cannot play back.
Actually looks more like a
all the other videos of movement and motion and
child.
faces I can play back except for this one, and it's obviously very grainy.
Could this perhaps be something from another realm? Might we even be able to say a ghost baby? Of course, this could also have been caused by a glitch of the camera, but in the mother's opinion, she has never seen the face of that baby before. So in the end, we can only speculate what had unfolded here.
Wow.
This video is quite strange or tragic. It was captured by a father who was out on a family trip. He was recording that day to create a nice video diary. The area this footage was filmed in was notorious for people that have gone missing. And not too long ago, two sisters had disappeared, very close to the cave the man was just about to enter. And he might have come across something inexplicable.
¿De qué? A mí no me digas eso, que yo te cago también. ¡Uy! Cállate, cállate. Ah, pues no está, está guapa. ¡Ah! ¡Ay, que me caigo! Hostia. ¿Qué pasa, nada? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Pasa algo? Ah, ya, no me asustes. Ya, pues esto está profundo, ¿eh? ¿Qué pienses tú? ¡Cállate! Bueno, Pau. No hay nada. No hay...
I'm not saying that something paranormal is going on, but many people do believe that the man did in fact capture the image of two girls here. The question is, what were those two girls doing there? Is there a chance that we could be seeing something from another world? Or was it just two family members playing a prank on him? Quite eerie if we keep the disappearances in the back of our head, though.
I want to say I'm leaning towards they were just two girls unexpectedly coming out of the cave. Not a big deal. The man didn't realize there was somebody there. It spooked him. I probably would have been spooked too if I saw two people coming out of a dark cave where I didn't think there were two people. What do y'all think? Were they spirits or human?
Now another extremely creepy capture. It was shared by Love is Love to the paranormal Reddit section. His post reads as follows. My uncle has a trail cam at my old grandparents' house, which are both dead, and the house is abandoned. The camera takes 3 pictures every time a motion is detected. This thing only appears in 1 out of the 3 photos. No idea. Not saying it's a ghost, cause I don't really believe in them. Love also states that 6 minutes before this picture, his uncle was on the property to fix a couple of things. He then left, and this thing popped out of nowhere. The trail camera takes pictures so fast it looks like stop motion. And apparently this thing walked up and was just gone a second after. How creepy is that? People say that this could be a spirit of a long forgotten time. Maybe wearing shackles of some sort. Could this be so? Bone-chilling stuff in my opinion. Whatever got captured here.
It does make me wonder, like, what may have existed on the property before the grandparents' house was there? Was there something? I mean, it looked like it could have been a hospital gown or whatever. Maybe shackles were included. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Thank you.
And now it's time for a follow-up video from one of my favorite channels, Fourth Wall. In the past we were looking at a video of a guy that caught a shadow on the playground. I also thought that that might have been a human when I saw it at first, but this apparently explains it, that it was not the case. Let's take a look. Yeah. Yes. So, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen that, right? This was recorded at the playground. Somebody seeing the swing move by its own. And then the dude next to it. And people thought that was just a dude. Like there's just another person standing. But apparently not the case. And this is now, okay, the video from the person.
And from the other
I don't think if I've seen
angle.
that ever. And that's interesting. I
So
don't think we see the ghost on his phone camera. Yeah, I don't know what the significance of that is. But yeah, there's nobody.
that tree. Nobody there.
Huh? So they went to the park with a medium, which had been under construction, I suppose. Really? So they're telling us that they're removing the swing set because of all the weird stuff happening. That's okay. And this is a night recording then? Okay. The swing. Yeah, we see it. Move a little bit here. Once again, could be the wind. Could be the wind. Right?
You would expect the other swing to move if it was the wind.
Yeah, it does not appear to be windy. I mean, the leaves are not blowing, but... So apparently there's not more to this particular video other than the swing swinging once more on its own at night. Now, do you believe in this whole story that the swing was supposed to be removed due to the paranormal events going on and that scaring people? Is this realistic? The following case has been documented by a young girl who tells us that her parents are owning a store in their town. They actually live straight across from it on the other side of the alley. There have been many legends about this area of town being haunted, and the whole family is hearing and seeing some really strange things in their store. And ever so often, when nobody seems to be in there, those floating shadows can even be seen through the window. And it doesn't matter if it is day or night.
Are both of those windows part of the store? I think they are. I think we got people running back and forth through past both windows. Yeah. This is a lot of activity for
Everybody
one
has been freaked out by
space.
these incidents, and the family doesn't really know what to do about them. The girl states, however, that they are considering a cleansing by a priest, and I'll keep my eyes open for any updates regarding this case. It's pretty creepy though, isn't it?
Very, very creepy.
A few weeks ago, we have taken a look at the case of Peach Assassin. The young girl is living in an old and haunted house. At least that's what she and many of her viewers believe. At this point, she's thinking that it actually might be the land the house is standing on, which is causing all of these strange paranormal encounters and shadow sightings. Could it be cursed? This night, she was on a nightly walk with her dog.
Luna. Go home. Luna, go home. Come on. No, no, no. Luna, come on.
A dark figure seems to be standing in the fields, just staring at the young woman, and even her dog is noticing it. So, maybe the theory about the land being haunted is not that unrealistic. Was it something from another realm that was watching them on their walk? Or what else?
That would be
Tonya Sands has shared the next
too
really odd
creepy.
encounter on her
Paranormal
TikTok
or
profile.
not.
She noticed that a toy that her family has stored on their porch is turning on by itself. Oftentimes, when the young woman is sitting on the outside stairs, she started interacting with the toy, and it seemed to respond to her.
So I'm doing the ripple effect like you guys asked me to. Whatever it is just stays right there. Do it again. Do it one more time for me. The only way you can get it to make that exact noise that it was making is to turn it to the right. It won't do it again unless you put it in place and then turn it to the right again.
Besides the toy blinking and making noises, she also captured something even more unusual. It looks like a white figure that is appearing from behind the car. Perhaps the spirit that is tampering with the toy. Or do you think this is just Tonya's vivid imagination? To me, it looks like a little bit more than that.
How would you catch your imagination on video? Yeah, that was weird.
This clip was sent by John, and it features a young man who was Skyping with a friend while on the phone with a family member. Alone in his apartment, an unusual occurrence is unfolding right behind him. I mean, we all know this, talking to a friend on the phone while we are having an odd feeling that we are not alone in the room. A not further explained object can be seen, popping out of nowhere. The movement is pretty inexplicable. Even the young
I
man
have no
wasn't
clue.
sure what was going on here.
Kind of looked like
Let's
a
zoom
bird.
in and check it out a bit
Sort of.
closer.
You
Some
know,
say it appears to be a
parrot,
torso, or
macaw,
that even a head is
coming
visible
in
for a
there,
brief moment.
popping its head and then scooting on out.
Even with the filter
But
applied,
I
it is
suppose
not
if he had a
100%
large
certain in my opinion.
bird like that, he would know it. And it is so
Although in this
hard.
shot, I believe it looks pretty similar to a shape of a man, undressed, his head facing the floor. And we see both his arms and legs. Could this be the case?
It's so hard
Please
to
let me
see
know
when
what you
it's
can
so
see.
overly zoomed in and it's digital zoom and not optical. so we don't
After
keep
hearing
the
weird
sharpness.
sounds stemming from his car, this man decides to see if anything is out of place. He finds nothing and makes his way back to his house when he suddenly captures a figure on tape.
Was that it? That was it. If you were walking that close to somebody, he would definitely know
This week,
and
it
say something
appears
to
that
them.
one of her viewers caught an unsettling occurrence in one of her live sessions that went unnoticed at the time.
Overnight camera is right here on the bar, and it's facing this way. We had it zoomed in because the cat was acting strange, so we zoomed in and we caught what appeared to be some kind of a figure between the bathroom and the laundry room. Oh, sorry, my chimes are going. Anyways, window is here, window is here. Those are the only two windows in the basement.
It's odd.
But this wasn't all the camera captured. One of the following nights, the stationary camcorder filmed something really mysterious.
Okay, so that's a cat toy on the pool table. And that kind of looks like it's not a cat toy.
Some say that Kathy might have captured the spirit of a female here, walking through the picture.
The cat certainly
Does this
knew it
apparition
was
maybe
there.
have her hair up? Or are we just seeing things? Kathy stated that this was definitely not a reflection from the outside, and I believe her. What do you see? This video was shared by the Dark Dimension, and it was initially recorded by a sister who was getting a car wash at the time with her mother and their younger sibling, who was sitting in the back of the car. They just finished picking up a few groceries, and after that, it was time for the weekly car wash. Always a spectacle for the little kid. What's a bit creepy, however, is what was captured after the wash was basically done.
Ew.
The
Ew.
creepy figure seemed to be crawling towards the little kid in the back. Nobody saw it apparently with their own eyes, and it can only be speculated what this sinister thing was exactly. Some well-done video editing, or a malevolent
That would
spirit.
be exceptionally
think?
well done editing. Oy.
The next clip was uploaded by Security98, who has done quite a bit of paranormal investigations on his channel. In this video, the uploader is driving down a quiet highway late at night, potentially working on another paranormal investigation, when he comes across a vehicle parked on the shoulder of the road. He pulls up behind the car as he believes to have seen someone inside and wants to check that everyone is alright. However, when he gets out of his car and makes his way to the vehicle, there's no one in sight. What security didn't realize is that he actually did catch something terrifying.
Somebody's in the car. Swear to God, I saw somebody in the car.
I saw a hand.
A disembodied hand can be seen pressing against the glass of the car from the inside. Then it quickly disappears. No body or face can be seen in the car at all. And as we can notice, the car is definitely empty. Once security opens it up, no trace of a person is found, and it appears that the uploader did not notice the hand in the moment of filming. What explanation could there be for this video? Do you guys think this is a legitimate ghost sighting? Or was it just a reflection from somewhere? Let me know.
Oh yeah, there's a reflection of a hand out on the highway.
The next clip was uploaded by Mark, who writes,
I
I
don't
was
think
filming
so.
my daughter and dog playing, but then all of a sudden my daughter sees something in between the buildings that were across from us. The video starts off with Mark, his daughter, and their dog going for a pleasant walk in the snow. However, it isn't long until the daughter notices something high in the air. Something very large and in quite an odd shape can be seen, flying or floating between the two buildings, at least 20 or 30 feet in the air. The creature is curled over into an inhumane shape and doesn't appear to be any sort of bird. As quickly as it appears, it's gone into the darkness behind the houses. Some viewers have speculated that this looks like some sort of demonic creature. Others have pointed to the Kivitok, which is an evil monster that is known to roam around Greenland.
Kind of
Kivitok
also
are
looks like
supposed to
a
be both
big
ghosts
bat.
and monsters, with the ability to
Don't
live
know if
after
this is a
death, and
location
have
where
been known to attack
bats
humans
live.
if they are encountered. Could that be the explanation for this sighting? Or what else could it have been?
I'm not jumping to the paranormal on that one. I'm just not going there. It could be, but I'm still going with my it could be a bat theory.
The next video was sent by Annette, and she told me that the woman featured in it was just fooling around on her rooftop that night, and her neighbor was filming this whole incident transpire. Neri Kellerman, the woman that is featured in the clip, actually didn't notice anything strange that evening. It was just a goofy skit after all. But when her neighbor sent her the recording via Snapchat, she noticed that there seemed to be an eerie black mass standing right next to Neri, which was creepy enough for them to check the video. And there it was.
No, manches, ¿estás loca? ¿Estás loca, verdad? No.
If you look to your left, there seems to be a figure in a dark robe standing right next to Neri. And of course, there was nobody else with them, so they seemed really surprised when they saw that creepy apparition right there. To this day, it's pretty much unclear what happened that night.
Okay, initially I just saw like a shape, shadowy looking shape, but now it seems to be developing facial features and the appearance of skin. That is very bizarre. And if they didn't see that, wow.
Some people say it looks like the Grim Reaper. Would you agree? Maybe something else?
All right, so what do we have going on there? There was definitely some weird stuff. Or we could use other words, but that last one, kind of creepy. Okay, a lot of them were creepy, very much so. Are they paranormal or are they just creepy? I don't know. Some of them definitely looked paranormal. Some of them just looked creepy. So, what did y'all think? Did you see creepy, or did you see paranormal, or did you see a combination of both? Let me know down in the comments below, and of course, like the video for me. That would be so awesome to help get the channel recommended to others. And hit the subscribe button and click on that little bell to get all the updates whenever I post something new. What else do I need to tell you? I think that's about it. I will talk to y'all soon. Remember, I want to hear from you in the comments. Yes, I do. Bye, y'all.